Hi, we're at MPTS 2026, 10th birthday. I'm here with Laura Mansfield, CEO of ScreenSkills. Good to see you, Laura.
Lovely to be here. I mean, it's always a really buzzy event, and ultimately, when you're working in this industry, it's great to come to places where everyone from across different parts of the sector, different parts of the value chain, right across the UK are in one place, and we're delighted to be a skills partner with the event. So I've just done a panel on freelancers, and some of my colleagues have just done panels on AI and on upskilling.
It's very timely as well, because I think there are a lot of pressures on the industry, both on businesses and individual freelancers as well.
I think there's probably an unprecedented demand for skills and training, because people are recognising that it's not remedial, it's actually about upskilling, it's about sharpening your skills, bringing a culture of kind of continual professional development to this sector. And certainly that's what all of our data is showing, is that where we're finding skills challenges across the industry is actually in mid to senior level. There's so much out there, and a real need and a real opportunity.
I think talking about the upskilling and also retraining as well is something that's particularly relevant with AI, which I know can be a controversial subject. Some people aren't always kind of warm to it, others are maybe a little bit too enthusiastic to get stuck in. So very excited to announce last week that we're putting out the training in partnership with you guys. You've accredited the responsible AI courses that we've put together. I think it's something that it will be great to see proliferate through industry and start to get everyone to that same level of understanding around AI. A lot of the focus so far has very much been on tools, just kind of let's get hands on the tools, which can be very useful. I think we've almost skipped a step.
I totally agree. I think going into the weeds of tools is missing the step about creating a sense of standards across the industry, but also of understanding what are those frameworks, what are the questions that as leaders or even as users that we should be asking before we use a particular tool. How do we know how to use AI responsibly? I'm delighted that we've been able to accredit the course. It's about unlocking access to quality learning for the whole industry, and also starting to help break down some of the fear factor. And for me, that's a journey that our whole industry needs to go on. Not so that AI replaces humans, it absolutely shouldn't. The craft skills in the UK are second to none. We do really need to accelerate our understanding as a sector in this, or we do risk getting left behind, whether that's by other countries or other industrial sectors.
And I think an important point as well is that idea of having a standard level of understanding, right? So something that we really wanted to do with this was to create something accessible people can do on their lunch break. You don't have to necessarily do a 6-month-long course to get to the point where you can understand a little bit about AI and what the risks are. So we've got those 2 levels of a kind of introductory 1 hour that everyone can do, literally anybody, whether you're technical or not. And then that slightly more in-depth kind of 5 to 6 hours and for leadership, because as you say, those decisions are often the important thing. It's not about do we use this tool or not, it's about is it appropriate to use AI for a digital clone in this context? Should everyone in production know about AI and how to use it?
Yes, everyone should know, because wherever you stand on how you might feel about it, this is real, it exists, it's here, it's now, and therefore empowering yourself to understand at even a basic sort of introductory level, I would say, is absolutely essential.
Do you feel that productions should focus on putting effort towards making sure everybody is skilled up, ready to do a production or even during?
It's really key to support your team to develop understanding, and the more that understanding can be consistent, there can be a shared language, as you've said, use cases around issues, challenges, responsibilities, and then where there's a shared language with a production, it makes things much, much easier for people to talk to one another and to have a sense of what's okay, what's not okay. A big part of what we want to do at ScreenSkills is to kind of improve the skills across the entire industry at scale and at speed. And so this is, one of the really great ways that we can help support that.
Anyone who's a ScreenSkills beneficiary is getting some special access and discounts. You can find out more about that on ScreenSkills website.
Yes.
Thank you for making the time today. I know it's been a very hectic schedule the last couple of days, so yes, thank you.
Not at all.
Take care.